how to predict any sort of behavior. I learned about this in my Master of Psychology, and I would like to explain this with the theory of planned behavior. And it states that any behavior that you're doing mostly depends on your intention. If you have the intention to change, for example, I want to eat healthy now, or I don't want to smoke anymore, this most likely leads to changing your behavior. Though the intention again depends on other beliefs. And those beliefs are your attitude. So thinking, for example, if I stop smoking, yes, this will make me more healthy. And I think it's something good, I want to do this. That's the attitude. Another one would be the social norm. So first of all, the descriptive social norm, what other people are doing, but also the injunctive norm. So what do you think other people expect you to do? For example, if you go in a house party and you think, all my friends expect me to get drunk tonight. There's some social pressure here, but it's perceived. Maybe it's not reality, but that's what you think. And lastly, another huge factor that is influencing intention is perceived control, so self-efficacy. What do you think? How much power do you have on any sort of behavior? Now, those three factors are basically indirect predictors on behavior, and they predict intention, though it depends on the situation. In some situations or behaviors, for example, stop smoking, maybe this factor is most important. Sometimes it's more the social norm. Also depends on the group. For example, when we talk about teenagers, social norm is often most important. So it depends, and sometimes there's even a fourth one. Studies have shown when it comes down to blood donation, whether you want to donate your blood, there's a fourth factor called moral norm, which is most important, more than all the others here, that you have the intention to actually donate your blood. And of course, it's not only intention which is predicting behavior. You know, people who want to stop smoking, and they have maybe the intention, but they don't do it in the end. So there are other factors, such as a habit. You have this habit built, you don't have the intention anymore, though the habit still kicks in and overrides it. Other outer circumstances that maybe hinders you, because here it's only about perceived control. Maybe that's actually, maybe you have low perceived control, but maybe that's actually true because there are some situations where you just can't do anything about it. Or personality, also another very important factor, which is independent of intention. Or demographic variables such as gender, age, occupation, all important factors. But the theory of planned behavior is this basic model. And it's a good rule of thumb, right? And let's make another example. Let's really talk about smoking. And the thing is, when it comes down to smoking, people think the attitude is most important. That's why we have those fear-appealing pictures on the cigarette packages. But the thing is, they are not working for smokers, because this one is not the only most important point here. I talked with so many smokers who say, Marco, don't start smoking. It's not good for you. They have the attitude. But what they're mostly lacking, smokers, is the perceived control to actually stop. They think, hey, I just can't do it. I don't have the resources. And when we want to talk about here, not only about predicting behavior, but maybe a bit about manipulation, you could have an interview with those people, understand them, and that's what psychologists did, and they realized perceived control is lacking here. So we should tackle this. By those fear-appealing pictures on the cigarette packages, you just tackle attitude, which is not really working. It works for people who don't smoke yet, but for smokers, you should go here. Maybe, so what you could do to increase this is have some guided practice, give some positive feedback, set some goals, maybe even put some social norm on the cigarette packages, such as, hey, so-and-so % of the people actually stopped smoking, so it's possible, so you can do it too, right? We could increase social norm, for example, for teenagers on a house party to get drunk again by having some resistance training, or maybe having some information about others' approval, because this is just what you think other people expect you to do, but maybe it's totally different in reality. And here attitude, it's about persuasion, it's about maybe anticipated regret. This is those fear-appealing pictures are about anticipated regret. So people idly look at it and be like, oh wait, I will regret smoking, I don't want to do this, and then they change. Yeah, but this video is about predicting behavior, right? So if you want to talk with somebody and he maybe has the intention or not, generally just maybe ask some questions here, like, do you think it's good to change? What do you think others are doing? And just listen to them. They will tell you, be like, yeah, you know, it's all good, but I don't have the cognitive resource to actually do this. You know, it's all fine, but like, I don't think I'm strong enough because everybody does it, right? Or maybe that's just a legit argument. You know, everybody does it. Should be fine. That's the social norm. So that's then how you can predict it, because maybe some factors are so important, they have the intention, they actually go for the behavior. And by predicting it, you maybe also can change it, because the underlying determinants are most important for that. I hope it helped you. Did you understand it? Maybe I should have done some more examples, but I think it's clear. If you have some more questions or also examples, write them in the comment section below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. Also leave in the comment section below other videos that you're interested in regarding to psychology, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.